So, Skrillex vocal edit. So what I have here is a sample which sounds like
Don't stop.
it's only two words and it's not even singing, but I think it will work just fine for this. First off, we need to chop up the words or like the parts we want to use for pitching in the sampler.
Stop.
So I'll just chop mine there, and I'll use these two for that. So after you're done with that, you highlight all the regions, you right click, press convert to new sampler track, and if you don't have that option up here in the menu, you have it down here on convert to new sampler track. Create zones from regions, yes, and everything looks fine. Okay, so now the EX24 will open up on a new channel, and it will with all your regions.
Don't.
Oh, that's
Don't.
With your regions.
Don't stop.
Chopped up and put out just like the audio in the audio channel. So first off, I think we need to change the input from EX24 from stereo to multi-output, because it will be easier to edit or mix later on. But for now, let's open up the edit window, which is right over here. And this will pop up. And here are your different regions. And these are mine too. So, and they're also down here. You have the like the sounds and which key it's put to.
Don't stop. Don't stop.
So to pitch this, we just click and drag to separate this and give them some room. And now this will be like very pitched, because we need to change the root key right over here just by clicking it, typing C2. That's where I put the little box, the little sound.
Stop.
So now it's normal. And for this to pitch, you need to just click and drag this out. I think that's far enough, good enough. And down if you want to go down in the pitch too. So now it's normal, pitched, normal, pitched down. Don't. So, and you can go how far you want, like so, but I don't want to go that far, so I'll just put it over there. I think that's good. So let's go back to the range. Oh, and if you don't know the name of the key, if you say like you put it over here, and you're like, I don't know what root key that would be, go to the range, open up the virtual keyboard by pressing caps lock, and that's the Y on the virtual keyboard. Just press it, and down here it will say what key it is. So that's G sharp, and U would be A sharp, and so on. So that's good to know. So now we have our regions pitched. So let's go back to the EX24 instrument channel and just randomly draw something. So maybe something like that. I don't know.
Don't stop.
So this is the hard part, to be like creative with this.
Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop.
So let's say that's perfect.
Don't stop.
That's exactly what we want. So that's for the pitching part of the words. And the other way that also Skrillex does is, let's just bring this back, and I'll make this a whole region again, and I put it in the sampler instrument just by clicking, dragging and dropping like so, and this will be the new region. Now it's stretched all over the keys. Just click and drag to wherever you want it. I want it to C3. Pitched, root key, C3. Yes.
Don't stop.
And that's the whole thing. So back to the range and draw. Now we loop, I don't know, I think yeah, 8 note is good.
Stop.
I'll just mute this
Don't stop.
and draw out the whole sample again. I put it on C3, so it's C3 on the piano roll.
Don't stop.
Don't stop, okay. So now I have looped the 8th note,
Don't.
which is like that, or you can go for a 16th note,
Don't.
quarter notes,
Don't.
or whatever. I like the 8th note, so I go for 8th note.
Don't.
Just,
Don't.
and that's needs to be muted. So it's like that. So now, while that one is looping, we go back to the edit window for the new region. Press this little arrow over here, open up the menu, open in sample editor. And I think it will be, okay, it's right over there. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna search for a better, because this is not very good. So we're gonna search for like a better part or something, just by clicking and dragging this blue bar. Okay. That's very crappy. Let's try to... No difference, okay. Oh, it's the S. Oh, that's good. Let's say that's perfect, that's what we want. Okay, stop that. And now we need to shorten this down to the 8th note. I think that's good. Yeah. But I use the scissors because it's more accurate, so. And now we can loop this. Oh, that's slow. Sorry. Loop this. The whole bar. And so far we got. Okay. So now we have this and we like it, we want to use it. That's perfect. But we also want to pitch it. So let's just click and drag this up and down. The root key is C3, of course. So back to the range. Close that one down. Let's again just play around with it to find something that's good. Maybe up, down, I don't know. That's some S in that. But this is not a good sample after all, so something like that. And with other words, okay, so that's very bad. But it's unmixed, so it could be good if you give it some time. Let's just put out some drums to get a more of a feeling to it. Progressive house. That's maybe something. Just some basics. Let's say it's good. So loop this a bit just by pressing L, like in Logic. Okay. So let's say that's good. Now we want to mix it a bit. So as we did before, we put it to multi-output, just to make it simpler to mix, basically. So by using the multi-outputs, you go here to outputs for each region, and just because this is like, let's call it a song, so everything is in mono, so put it to 11, 12, 13. And if you don't understand this, it's quite simple. There's good tutorials on this, so just check them out later. Go to the mixer, press the plus button to create new auxiliary channel strips, and we had 3 regions, so let's put 3, mono, create. And for the input, instrument 1, which is the channel name for our EXS 24, EXS 2411, which would be the first region, which is dosnt. So now it's here. Now we won't, I think, for the C1, the first region, we don't hear it, because this, by default, it's muted, or like no volume. So here it is. So let's do that for all the regions. Input, input, instrument 12, the next one, instrument, and EXS 13. So now we have them. All we hear now is dosnt. Now the other one will come in. So now instead of having like an instrument for each word, and which will be like 30 channels or something, you have one channel which still triggers the samples. Over here it's the same. This is where you like compose this, and here is where you mix it, because it's multi-output, so it's very good. So let's just do something, maybe tremolo on the dosnt, and just make this some weird phone filter, and maybe some sample delay. Just bring it up a bit, and let's listen to the stop. That's pretty cool. And for this one, let's just phaser. Not very good, but just to show you. So let's get rid of that, because that wasn't very nice. So now we have it like so. And what is also good, just name this. This is the dosnt, this is the stop, this is the sounds. Okay, whatever. So put all this to read. Read to get it out in the range, because this is where you will draw the automation and everything. So let's do the sound, because it's all the time, because it's all okay. So like so. And if you like arrange your song or something, and you need to move stuff, the automation will still stay. But if you just put out some boxes, I don't know, like that, and also draw the boxes, you will also move the automation. So that's very important to know, because otherwise you will screw everything up. Move it back, yes. So this is the basics of how you do this stuff, but it's very, like, if you do it like Skrillex, I bet it's very time consuming, and probably the last thing you do on a song. So I hope it helped.